is Alexis. She is a bundle of joy.
Bundle of joy.
So, this is our first podcast, episode 1. We are live. So we're just going to get right into it. We're going to do an hour-long podcast before the kids get home from school. Yeah. So, I hope that we have some watchers because we are live. You know what I want to do? I want to tell Alyssa to watch it.
Oh, gosh.
Watch us and give feedback. Give live feedback. Live feedback. All right, so how's everything going?
It's going.
You're going to have to speak into the microphone.
I said it's going.
Nice.
I was trying to pull up the
podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it live?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to mute that. All right, so
how do I mute it?
How's everything going?
It's going. Where's the mute button? I don't see a mute button.
Yeah, so tell us about yourself.
I don't know.
What do you do for a living?
Take care of this crazy household.
You take care of this crazy household?
Yes. Yes.
What else do you do?
I work for Others Electric.
What do you do for Others Electric? What is Others Electric?
What is Others Electric? Others Electric is our
electrical company that we own.
Electrical company.
For those of you who don't know, this is my wife. She's going to be our first interview. And if you can't hear that in the background, I don't know. That would be Violet, our dog. She's probably going to be going in and out. And
yeah, she likes to be
being a brat.
The hog of the show.
So, if you're out there listening, let us know how the sound is. If anything needs to be adjusted, we're going to be doing this for an hour. And like I said, this is our first podcast. So, don't be afraid to put it in the comments. So I can adjust it live right now. I don't know. Tell me about yourself.
I don't know. You picked the wrong person
to
do a podcast with.
No, I didn't. You're the perfect person because the podcast is going to be about people that have or do something awesome that that they don't know it or they want to get it out to the world. So, not everybody can just come on a podcast and be me or be outgoing. You're the perfect person that I want for episode 1. I think we should interview people together to get 2 different perspectives on, Yeah. But this podcast is going to be about life and what people do and the amazing things and the amazing people that, that I know that most people are. I want to just introduce people to the world.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to use this format of, to do it. So tell us about yourself.
My favorite words are I don't know.
Yeah, it's for damn sure.
Yes, you'll hear that a lot. I don't know. See? What was the question?
You're telling us, you're telling the world about yourself. You're telling me about yourself.
I don't know.
What's your favorite thing to do?
Sleep.
Wow. That's awesome. How was your sleep today?
It was good.
It was good? Nice.
Yeah.
You got any kids?
2. 3.
3 kids. Oh, yeah?
3, yeah.
Who are your 3 kids?
You are my youngest.
Oh, I am your youngest?
Yes.
We're not going to talk about that now. We're not going to bring this upon me.
Yes. Joseph is my youngest. Landon is 7. And Brantley is 11 going on 30.
Yeah. He's just gotten into... He got a Oculus for... He got an Oculus for Christmas, and now he's playing poker on Oculus. So that's been interesting.
There was something else too. He was like, "Oh, is this on? Oh, hockey. Hockey." He was like, "I bet it on hockey." I was like, "No, we're not gambling, kid.
Yeah.
We're not gambling."
I don't know. The whole entertainment or the whole online thing, I don't even know how to go about it. We could probably just do a whole podcast series on growing, raising children in this social media and internet age,
yeah.
Tell us about the pets. Alyssa in the comments, some of the pets. Pets are a pain in the butt. Look at, she's over there.
Digging through a toy basket.
Digging through a toy
What
box,
can I get?
I'm going to turn the AC down. It's hot.
Yeah, well, with all these lights on. We try and figure...
When
What
I do
should
that,
you do?
I need to just put the camera on you and then no one goes.
I know, but I'm trying to figure out how I can mute my YouTube. So,
Turn the volume all the way down.
I put it on silent. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, you're live on podcasts and you're just ignoring it, so don't do that.
Yeah, I'm good at that. I
So
don't like being the star of a show. I don't like the center of attention.
well, yeah, you're married to me, so
Yeah. I'm usually the one in the background. I let you take all the glory.
yeah, you're definitely the one in the background making sure everything gets done. Everyone knows that too.
Yes. Yes.
Oh. So yeah, we are talking about Brantley being on that Oculus. I'm so scared of what that social media and the internet is doing to the kids, because you can't just take them off of it, right? Because
No.
all of their kids have
Everybody's
phones and internet and sites, and I'm telling you right now, as a parent, we are not going to allow our kids to have a cell phone with social media, a cell phone period,
Yeah.
for as long as possible until their brains, especially having young boys, their brains develop to a point to where they even understand it. I don't understand all that can go on, and I'm pretty tech savvy, so I just, we don't want our kids to have that at all, you know.
Yeah, it's hard trying to take away games or, because they have something else to go to. You take the PlayStation away, they go to their Switch. They take the Switch away, they go to their Oculus.
Right.
You take the Oculus away, they're taking
know,
the phone or they're taking the television.
Yeah,
it's like
high class problems. I guess we created that. We need to figure out a way.
Yes,
I
we
have
did.
another little plug-in. What I did is I bought a plug-in router that hooks up to our network that I can just unplug. I haven't implemented it yet. Like, I haven't never unplugged it, but that's coming. That's just one way I can control it, just
Yeah.
because. Anyway, so that's the kids. Alyssa wants to know about the sugar gliders.
The sugar gliders.
Yeah.
We have 2 sugar gliders. Chester is my oldest. He's my first one. And Rosie is my second one. She's a girl. Chester's neutered, so we're not having babies. I knew for a fact I was not doing that. I don't know. They're like my besties. They go everywhere with me. I took Chester with me yesterday. What was it? To Walmart. Nobody knows I have them. But, he just flung them at me.
Oh, you want to
Let's
introduce
see.
them to the world?
Let's see.
They're going to...
Here's Rosie. She's going to pee and poop all over me. And that's her favorite place to go. She likes to hide in there. And then Chester, he's my big guy. But he's the cuddle bug of them all.
Yeah, Chester's chill. He hangs out and...
Yeah. He'll just hang out there. Rosie's all adventurous, so... And he's pooping, so...
Rosie's on crack and Chester's just like, whatever.
Yep.
But yeah, those things literally go everywhere with her. You don't even know. Like, I'll go give her a hug and just wrap my arms around her, and then there's just this squishy ball of fur. I grab it, and then I scream like
a little girl.
a little girl. I don't know. I don't think you're allowed to say that. But
Well, you screech, so... It was funny. You did that the other day, and you jumped. You freaked out.
It freaks me out. So, any other animals?
We have Brantley's bearded dragon. Her name is Light Fury.
Light Fury. I'm not getting Light Fury out. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
She's a bearded dragon. She just sits in her cage. That's pretty much it. She doesn't wander around like everybody else is that tie balloons and stuff to follow because Grandma doesn't like that.
Yeah. I hope Violet in the background isn't being too much. We'll have to go and...
She's not being too bad.
No, she's not being too bad. So
yeah, those are the 1, 2, 3, 4 pets that we have.
nice.
Could
What
be
else?
more, but
Yeah, nice. So tell us about your business.
tell us about the business. The business is an electrical company that we have down south. It's mainly down south in Palm Beach County, in that certain type of area down there. We tried doing it up here, but it's better down south for now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm on camera. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no.
I don't know.
We haven't tried to do it up here yet. We're gonna open up a shop up here, but
Eventually, not right now. We're still working on what's the word I'm looking for? Not revamping, but maybe I'm using the wrong word.
rebranding.
There you go.
Yeah,
See?
we're working on marketing.
Rebranding.
Yeah, we're working on marketing. How
Yep.
which has been a challenge because we are electricians. Neither of us has ever owned a business or ran a business, but we own a business, and
Yes.
yeah, we are definitely they call it the technician who thinks that we could do it better than our bosses. And started a business. It's been a life lesson, but yeah, we're in the middle of marketing, which is in the middle of branding. So we've been working on that.
Yeah. Others Electric is not only a commercial electrical company, but we're also residential and was it industrial? I think it's not much industrial. We brought on board Alyssa that's been with us, a year or 2 years now? A year. That's been phenomenal at what she does. It's been a huge help for not only Joe, but for I. And our techs out in the field as well are phenomenal at what they do. They're very personable and, they help you figure out, not what you want, but like what you need, what you're looking for, so.
Yeah, Alyssa says that your mic doesn't sound as clear, so I don't know what that means.
Oh.
Make sure it's plugged in all the way.
Listen, I have no idea what's plugged in.
Yeah, we don't know what that is. So any other feedback would be good as you're listening to it live. Nice. So, this could be a form of marketing, get our name out there. But, one thing that, as we do the podcast, the Near Me podcast, because have you ever, did a search? You're good at this because you find all of our contractors and people. You're trying, if you like for instance, we had a problem with the washer the other day, and you went online and to try to find a
technician,
somebody to come out and look at the washer. So she went online and you go on Facebook or whatever, Google search or whatever, and you try to find somebody to come into your house and repair something. But a million different options come up, and if you're on Facebook, if you're on a Facebook a group chat, everyone will start. Everyone will start chiming in on who they think should do it, but it's who are these people? You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays you can even get bots to do that, and so I want to create a platform that one I can do the things that I love, which is talk to people and get to know people, but I want a platform for the local people in our in our area to come to and tell us who they are, who their business are, and what they do. Because just because you don't have $1 million marketing campaign,
Right.
doesn't mean you're not very well qualified and the type of people
Right.
that we want to hire and bring into our house.
Right.
So that's what I want. I want to provide that service, and also branch that off into. Honestly, I want to do long form podcasting with different people and try to learn. I just want to talk to people. I like people.
That's another reason why we got Alyssa.
Not bring it down a little bit to where
You moved it. I don't know how this thing works.
Go
How
here.
did
Look.
it work?
See where mine is. Try to get yours like mine. But
There?
talk.
I don't know.
Yeah. Let's try that.
Try that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try that.
But that's another reason why Alyssa is so good at what she does is because I'm not.
We're not business owners. We don't know what to do. Like
Yeah,
I will say, like we've recently hired a business coach, and they have taught us so much. And that business coach basically told us, like showed us the things that, like it learned, like I used to get upset that Alexis wouldn't help out enough, but it's not like I would expect her to just know these things. Why are you not helping me? Why are you not doing this? Why are you not just, because in my mindset is it has to get done. So either I have to do it or learn how to do it or I have to figure it out one way or another. So I would just go and figure it out. And, but when I expect that from other people, they might not have that mindset. So I've learned that certain people want to be given a way or show them how to do it, and they do it amazingly. So I will say, since the business coach has been involved and we've put these processes in place, and they're not perfect processes, but there's some sort of processes, you have, done beautiful with it. Like our RIPS process for our invoicing and paying bills has gone amazingly. It gets done, it's bright, and you're on top of it. Same thing with payroll. We input processes on payroll, and how the guys do their hours and stuff, and it's helped immensely. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I've learned that if you have a business, just write down what exactly what you want somebody to do, and if you do that, they'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And they'll do it. It's one of the best things ever. So
yeah, I'm not a very good mind reader.
Speaking of which, did Alyssa give you that invoice for Ashley McDaly? Could you pay that?
Yes. Yep.
Did you pay it?
No, I have not.
Yeah, she just texted me. She wants to get paid.
I will pay that one, and the other one.
Pay that one. As I'm talking about it, someone's complaining about not getting paid. Oh well. So, but yeah, it's great.
I got that yesterday.
How is the lighting? How is the? Tell us how the look of it. Is it clear? Is the cameras good? You know what I'm saying? This is the full shot of me and my beautifulness. So don't forget to give all that feedback. I'm gonna also. Here's a computer, so if we ever need to watch anything, this is gonna be it. Let me know how that looks in the comments. So anyway, back to what we are. So yeah, that's our business, and it's been a great year, but it's been a learning process.
It's definitely been a learning process.
Yeah.
But it's a good learning process, not a downfall learning process.
Right.
So
so you have any advice for the people out there that might be starting a business?
Go for it. Just go for what, you have that dream, you have that vision, go for it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I can tell you, and do research, and whatever makes you happy, go and do it.
Yeah, that's it. Has it always been this fun?
No.
What do you mean? The people want to know. What do you mean it hasn't always been this fun?
Because we, before we had all these processes and procedures in place for, not only doing the guys is ours. It used to be a guessing game. Okay, they said they were here, but no, they were actually over there. So, and then having Alyssa that has their schedule, because she sends them where they're supposed to go and everything. So it's a lot easier to track. That way we're billing the customers correctly instead of it just being a guessing game. Same thing as having the process for the RIPs. The RIPs are the invoices that we get from our suppliers. So it goes...
What does RIP stand for?
Receipts, invoices, packing slips, and ship tickets.
Ship tickets, yeah. That's our RIPs.
Those are our RIPs.
And that's just our process for handling that. But I want to know what it was like. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in, South Florida? In Boca. Not what it used to be.
Yeah.
Glad to be up here in Palm Bay now. It is, growing up down there was good. Now that I'm older and have kids, I'm glad to be out of there. For personal reasons.
Nice.
So, yeah, you and I grew up as neighbors.
Yeah, we were next door neighbors, yep. From like 87. I think we moved down there to 87. And I think we bought that new house in Venetian in like 98. So for 10 or 11 years, we were next door neighbors, but a little bit of an age difference for then. So we didn't really.
Yeah, we never really hung out other than when I was little, you'd come over and stir shit up and leave.
I was good at that. I'm good at mixing the pot,
and
getting too
away.
hot and walking out and be like, all right, just walking away as everything blows up behind me.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, man, that's good. I want to do one more thing. What else was it like growing up?
What was it like growing up? I don't even know.
What was it like growing up in South Florida?
So long ago.
I want to try to send this to.
Growing up in South Florida was just, I don't know, growing up. We were your typical outdoorsy kids, and I don't know. I don't see
What was one of your best memories growing up?
Oh gosh. One of my best memories growing up was probably the summers going on road trips with my grandparents to all the way up to Rhode Island and then Tennessee and then back, or then we'd hit Tennessee first, or then Rhode Island. So.
What part of Tennessee would you guys go to growing up?
Oh goodness.
I don't even know. Did we?
I don't
is that
remember.
Where you got the Pigeon Forge idea? We just recently went to Pigeon Forge. It was intense.
Yes. Well, yes, because I went to Dollywood years ago, years ago when I was a little girl, and it is not what it used to be. But I don't know. My grandparents had friends that lived in Tennessee, and their house was on the top of a mountain that it would go down, and then you'd see all this whole other street with other houses and stuff. And I always made friends with the kids at the corner, so every summer I'd come and see them. But it was the best because they had dandelions, and we'd find rabbits all over the place. And then at night I'd always have a mason jar catching fireflies. So that's my idea of Tennessee, not Gatlinburg, what it is now.
It was crazy.
Listen, if you like all that fun stuff, that's great. But living with chaos was
when we
way
went
too
there.
much.
We literally, it was like, okay. I was not expecting that. I was thinking, she's like, oh, excuse me, jeez, I need a burp. I need a sneeze button like Joe Rogan. So she's like, oh, let's go to Tennessee, and I'm like, okay, let's get a little cabin Airbnb, and we did that, and I thought it was just going to be a little cool place. I knew that Dollywood was a theme park, so I was fully expecting Dollywood to be, just that, a theme park. But I had no idea that we were driving in. I'm like, am I on International Drive in Orlando? I mean, there's all of these just franchise restaurants and places and
Pancake
house and
Hey.
like I don't know. I mean, we went to maybe one restaurant that was
Something Mill House or something.
Yeah.
That place was really
yeah,
good.
yeah, the first one. It was in
Yeah.
our guidebook, and
Yeah.
that's where I got that idea. But that was maybe the only restaurant that wasn't a franchise. I'm sure there was other ones. We went to Jason Aldean's,
Yeah.
but oh my God, there was
Yeah.
so many people. I just wasn't expecting that. I'm not saying it wasn't great,
Right.
but I was thinking a little alone time in the woods, quiet time, go hiking, check out some cool places, maybe hit some antique shops, the whole thing. But no.
No.
It is full on International Drive in Orlando.
Yes.
Just one thing right after another.
It's just a whole strip.
Yeah. I didn't know.
Whole
I didn't know
strip.
that's what it was.
Nothing-
And I didn't do any review. You would think.
I didn't do any research either. I just
either.
remembered that I wanted to go to Dollywood and Gatlinburg, and we did it, and that's off the bucket list.
Yeah, Dollywood was amazing. I'll go back to Dollywood because we went to Dollywood and there was
It
that.
was so cold.
It was cold. It was nice. We got there. We were freaking out because the day before it was actually a little colder, but it was sunnier.
Yeah.
And so we were a little hot. It was a little hot. We went to Ripley's and we were walking around, so it was a little hot. But so when we got to Dollywood, we looked at the weather and it was supposed to be a little warmer, like a couple degrees. So I'm like, well, we don't need to like layer up. But it was windy and overcast, so it was cold.
It was so cold.
We were not ready for that at all.
No, but we did. We like open
yeah.
and close the park like we always do.
Yeah, it was good. I liked the train, but it was fun. First thing we did when we get there, we went and saw a show, which was awesome because it was about
Christmas.
It was a Christmas show, and not a fucking Disney. Excuse my language. Not a Disney Christmas show. It was an actual Christian Christmas show. It showed the birth of Christ, and it was good.
It was like a theater play.
Yeah, it was a theater play. It was like an hour long. It was pretty good.
It was.
And then we got outside, went and layered up, and then
You do.
they have a ton. They have a ton of. You want to say hi? Come here. Let's say.
Covered in stickers.
Say hi, Violet. Say hi. Look at that. What's that over there? All right, go.
I'm gonna eat your microphone.
They had a ton of awesome roller coasters. The train was awesome, so it was good.
Yeah.
So the Dollywood was good because I was expecting that, but the other thing just wasn't it.
Yeah.
So
Ripley's Aquarium though was cool too.
yeah, I had a buddy. My buddy Tom told me about the Ripley's Aquarium, and I think I might change my camera, put it over there, but I don't want to. I can't do that because, you know what I'm saying. I don't know. We'll work on the camera view, but my buddy Tom from guy I work with, he said that Ripley's, you should definitely check it out because note to self, turn off the computers when you do a podcast. He said that Ripley's was cool and definitely check it out because it's like you don't expect it to be there. What is this thing doing?
I have no idea.
I got this thing in the picture. Oh, well. Is that in your picture? I want to put it in your picture. There we go.
It's in my picture.
But they said, but he said check that out, and I'm glad he did because that was cool. Ripley's was cool. We got to do the little penguin parade, which was pretty awesome. They had a whole bunch of
That was
aquariums
cool.
like over top of you and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But so yeah, definitely check out Ripley's. But
Yeah, it's not Ripley's, believe it or not. It's Ripley's
the aquarium.
Aquarium. And you can do sleepovers with the sharks.
nice.
That
Can we
would've
drop
been-
the kids off for the sleepover? Because I would like to do that. I would have liked to drop the kids off and let them do whatever they're gonna do, and then have a night off from the kids. That would be great.
Nah, I don't think it works like that, but
All right, Violet, you have to go. Go lay down. Go. Get.
just come to me.
So what else? What else was it like growing up? We saw a lot. I mean, growing up in West Boca, where we grew up, which was the hood. There's a place called the Sandalfoot Trailer Park, is where we grew up, and it was intense. 90s were tough. The drug epidemic was horrible, so you had that. Then there's all these little gangs, and they're all like white gangs, so little white boy gangs going on. And it was It was something else. But then what? What else you want to talk about your growing up? What else was like growing up?
I don't know. I don't know. What was it like growing up?
Tell us about yourself. What's your favorite thing to do?
I already told you that.
Sleep?
Sleep.
That's depressing. That is, to me, that's depressing because my personality is go, go, go. If I stop and think, if I have to stop and listen to myself think, it's not good. So,
Well, that's the whole point of sleeping. You don't hear nothing.
yeah, I don't know.
No, I like doing other
think-
things.
you
I don't
don't
think sleeping is my only.
Yeah.
I mean, it's my downfall, yes.
Why is it a downfall?
Because it's definitely not healthy. But I slept, well, I didn't feel good today. So I stayed in bed longer than I should have. But I still got up and
Did you stay in bed longer than you wanted to, or is there external forces?
No. I didn't want to be in bed that all day.
Nice.
I just didn't feel good, so I didn't want to get up.
Yeah. So what else?
What else? I don't know. I like going to Goodwill.
What do you like about going to Goodwill? I mean, isn't that a place for poor people to go?
No, it's not a place for poor people to go.
Oh, what is it then?
I don't know. I
What
wouldn't
is
say
Goodwill?
cheap because it's not cheap anymore. Their prices are outrageous, but you do find some good things.
Yeah.
I
love the fact that you go to Goodwill. I like to bust your chops, but but
I thought I found Brantley a pair of sneakers he would really like for basketball, but turns out he does not.
is that the ones that I saw yesterday?
Yes.
Why doesn't he like them?
He doesn't like how they feel.
Yeah.
So those will be up for sale.
I'll just go bring them. I'll just go bring them back.
Because they don't do refunds like that.
So we donated money to Goodwill. I'm
Yes,
okay with that.
I'm
okay
very
with
good at that.
Yeah.
I am very good at that.
So,
Yeah, I'm very good at buying stuff and then not wearing it or not using it and bringing it right back. Still sometimes with stickers on it. So,
nice.
yeah. But the good thing is that it's not, I don't spend thousands or hundreds of dollars there.
No.
Maybe $20, $30 occasionally if I find some good deals. But I have found, I get all my jeans from there,
Yeah.
so.
You hate spending money, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I'm so blessed to have a very frugal wife because I am the opposite. I mean, if you could see what we're looking at right now, I mean, if you just saw all of this, you can't see it because it's behind the camera, but oh my God, if she spent money like I did, we would be in the broke house.
We would be in the negatives because.
Oh, goodness. But we have fun. We have fun.
We do. We do. I know. That's like, I need new shoes because my shoes have holes in them, but I can't see going and spending
Yeah.
$100 and something
So I
on
will say,
shoes.
a lot of our clothes that I get, like jeans and stuff, Goodwill. So for those of you who are ashamed of shopping at Goodwill, we do.
Yep. We
Yeah,
do.
We get a lot,
Even
So.
the consignment shops. I'm not a fan of Plato's Closet,
Yeah.
but I
Maybe
have
we can get them in here on the podcast.
I have liked the style.
Plato's
and
Closet to me sounds like an S&M club. I'm just a dirty, dirty old man, but
No, it's like an upscale Goodwill.
oh, okay.
But they pay you for your high-end.
Oh, they pay good money for
Clothes.
stuff.
Yeah.
If you can see, I love antiques. Got an antique fire truck figurine over there. I got an antique amp probe. I love going to what are they called? The antique shops and buying stuff. You can find some pretty good deals for cheap too.
Yeah.
Especially since we've been trying to, fill out the podcast. But
Yeah, the antique mall on New Haven's good. I went to that one over by the Monster Arcade.
Mm-hmm.
That place was not antique.
what was it?
It was. How do you explain it? It was like new stuff you could get at Marshalls or Home Goods and just say that it's antique. You know, some of that look that's coming in where it's that like farmhouse, and they just put a price tag on it.
Right. They're like
Yeah.
yuppies. They're yuppies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
I don't
was
mean
like,
to say that if you're listening, or you ever watch this, but you're giving off a vibe. Oh, maybe to certain. I mean, sure, certain people are probably. I've been learning a lot about the marketing, and different people like different things, so they're
Yeah.
probably just going to a different type of person.
That's okay. And I wanted to check
Yeah.
it out, but it was not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
But they had a really cool setup. It was really nice. They have, their different vendors and stuff like that. So,
Nice. So, I mean, I see you always doing a lot of things with your kids.
yes.
Tell everybody what you do with the kids.
What I do with the kids is basically sports.
Yeah.
Brantley is definitely big into sports. He'll say that he doesn't like one thing, but he loves it. He right now is in basketball, which he said before basketball started, I don't want to play basketball. I don't like basketball. But he loves it.
Yeah.
And football. So we're getting ready to kick off spring football soon, which we haven't fully decided.
What's the team name?
Melbourne Mercenaries.
Nice.
And that's the football team, and he's the Grizzlies at Melbourne PAL, which is a police academy thing that they do over.
Oh, the Police Academy League, yeah, in West
Yeah.
Melbourne, right?
Yeah.
Is it considered West Melbourne out there?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
I so far love that team, that whole league. They're so much fun to be with, and Brantley's coach, this is his second year having his coach, and I absolutely love him.
nice.
I love him. I love watching how he is with the kids, how, he's like one-on-one with the kids. He gets out there and he just has so much fun with it. And I like seeing that in...
Nice. Have to have them, see if they want to come on to the podcast.
Yeah.
So,
We actually drove past him yesterday going to practice. And when we got there, he was like, you guys beat me. It was funny.
nice. Yeah, I will say you are very dedicated to the kids and their sports. So, you go
Yes.
definitely more than I go. I just...
Well, it's hard too now with Landon going to jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Him starting jiu-jitsu, and Landon is very difficult.
Yeah.
And that's kind of an understatement.
Yeah, we love Landon to death, but he is a lot.
He is.
So I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I tell you what, it's not easy dealing with Landon. It's not easy dealing with two kids.
No.
But you know what? I always say, what's my number one rule? Just not allowed to leave. And some days that's all I get.
Yep.
It's just still here. I'm still here. Okay.
Yep.
I might, I mean, he pulls it out of me. I mean, lose my temper, screaming.
That was yesterday. I
Yeah,
couldn't yesterday.
Yeah, I know. Yesterday was tough.
Ooh, he had me. I was ready to.
I didn't want to bring him to because I think because at jiu-jitsu, Professor Rob has been getting on him. The moment he gets too emotional, Rob has been wanting to shut it down, and it's hard to watch that.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to watch somebody else
Discipline
him.
Yeah.
So I will say, I even got a little heated, but I know it's for the better, because he does need help, and getting it from someone else, I think, would be good. So that's one good thing. And I tell you what, if you that jujitsu, I got to get the name of it, but I just know it's Professor Rob. It's over on the
SBA.
Yeah.
No,
I don't
that's
know
what's
what-
on their uniforms.
Yeah,
but
that's the
not
whole.
their
That's
sign.
the
Yeah.
whole association. I'll get the name and put it up there, but it is. It's great. It's great. Rob is good with the kids. His assistant's good with the kids, and the kids are all good. It's not super technical. It's not most of the kids are on the same level, which is good, and so I've been enjoying that. But yesterday I just couldn't take him. Landon didn't even want to tie his thing, and it's whatever. It's just I just went to bed.
He had a meltdown as soon as he came home from school, and then straight into tutoring.
Yeah.
It was.
Wednesdays are tough for us though because what does it go? We get home. We had that Wednesday. We have our business coach meeting.
Well, first it was tutoring, and then dealing with that, and then of course
online tutoring, like Zoom tutoring.
Yeah, we're not doing Zoom tutoring anymore.
No,
that's the last of it.
Right? Why? He's back, or what?
Because it's too much. Landon doesn't focus because he's got everything else around him, and all he wanted to do.
Was that?
That's mine.
Oh,
that was mine.
Gotcha.
I told
What did Nick say about that?
He said that's fine. Because
like,
Nick's the one that brought up the Zoom, but it doesn't work. It's not. Maybe for Brantley, it would work. Mm-hmm. But just Landon needs that one-on-one to focus, and with having the tutor on the on a screen, he would rather sit there and color, and that's not what I'm. What I want a tutor for. You can color after. You can draw when you're done.
Yeah.
Right now, it's time to sit down and focus just a little bit more on your spelling, your words, all that stuff, which I don't know if Landon really needs a tutor, but it's good to have one.
Yeah. I was talking to Alyssa this morning, and I was telling her about the day. Quit licking your crotch!
She's licking her arm.
You're licking your arm. Okay, sorry.
She chewed her toy to pieces.
The dog is over there aggressive. I don't know if you can hear it, but aggressively licking herself. Like,
yeah.
So.
She's such a butt.
But anyway, so I was talking to Alyssa because, there's no part of my day that I keep to myself. Everything I do is somebody knows about. And so I was talking to her about it. She's like, why do you even send Landon to tutoring? And I'm like, I don't know, just to invest something. It's not a lot. It's not real expensive tutoring, but just something.
Yeah.
So
he's good at doing math.
Oh. Go ahead. People are watching.
I know, and it's just so funny.
Wonderful.
It's
Anyway, sorry about that.
So yeah, I mean, Landon's good. He says he can't read, but let me tell you, that kid will sound out words
like nobody's business.
Yeah. He'll see things, and
he does when he wants to do it, like anyone else. But he's so, I just want to, especially with the kids. I mean, we do a lot. We're a very big family, and we do a lot of things, and I just want to make sure that we're at least putting some thought and effort into their education.
Yeah.
It's hard because, especially the way we grew up. I mean, I never got tutoring. I never did anything. I wouldn't say that my parents didn't care about education, but it definitely, with all the things that my parents grew up with, the education, especially being difficult as I was, it just wasn't pushed upon, and there was, that I have the same attitude to education. I'm sure it's very common, the common saying, like I would say all the time, well, my kids I didn't have anybody getting me a tutor. I didn't have a tutor, and I turned out fine. So my kids don't need a tutor. But in today's day and age, with us, having having the blessings that we do, I just want to at least put some effort into their education,
Yeah.
So.
I had a tutor growing up, but I don't think I have a learning disability, so.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Dyslexia?
Yeah, that's some of it too. Yeah. Which of course I think Brantley comes off of on my side. But yeah, I could read something in front of me, or you could tell me something, but unless I'm like that hands-on. That's how I was learning.
Yeah.
I couldn't read and remember or understand what I just read.
Right.
So.
I'm the same way. But I just have to do it, so that's what I feel like when I do something. I just have to do it. Like I'll read it, but then I do it. Once I do it, I start to comprehend it a little better. So, but it does, I mean, I will say that it hasn't held you back. You know,
No.
very high. You know, you're a high functioning short bus rider.
I sure am.
But it helps to have a partner that pushes and drives you too.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I don't like to take any excuses. There's like, it's just my personality. Like, if I could do it, and I come from very difficult upbringings, you know.
Yeah.
At least, I don't. You know what? Because it's weird because I do not take away from the way I was raised because I see a lot of people out there today that raised with more, I guess we'll say, financial assistance, maybe more money. They're not doing well either. You know.
No.
They're out there struggling. Those motherfuckers are out there. I don't know what they're doing, but they don't even know who or what they are. And I'm so blessed that at least I know who I am. It wasn't perfect, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? My parents did an amazing job on raising me and instilling values and instilling a sense of self-worth and, you know, hard work and that. So I'm blessed from that matter. But,
Yeah.
but for what, you know, like once I realized what life was, sky's the limit, you know, and just had to, you know, basically, if I want something, you got to go get it. That's you know, you got to go out there and get it.
Yeah.
You want to do something, no one's going to give it to you.
No.
So we're 49 minutes in. Good job. I want to say that. How you feel? Is it weird? It's weird, right?
It's weird.
Our first ever podcast. My first ever podcast. Been talking about this for a while, though. And we got this podcast to help us with the marketing for our company, Others Electric, which, you know, like, is important. I've come to learn. And so that's what we're doing. What else do you want to talk about? How was, you went to culinary school, didn't you?
Yes, I went to culinary school for my high school.
Nice. At South Tech, right? Or what do you
Yep,
call it?
South Tech. Yep, South Tech Academy. I lived in Boca and took the bus at 6 o'clock in the morning to Boynton Beach.
Nice. How was that?
I loved it. I wanted a fresh start. I didn't want to go to our, I didn't want to.
Stuck up ass high school. I'll say it.
Yeah. Well, yes. I wanted a new group of friends. I didn't like. I mean, it's not that I didn't like. I just didn't have friends. You know.
Just felt alone.
Yeah.
In a room full of people, felt alone.
Yeah. So I would.
Because we had friends. I mean, there was a ton of friends that we had, but.
Yeah.
I get it. We just. I don't know. Just felt isolated or different than separate than I get that.
Yeah. My parents did not want me going. You good over there? My parents didn't want me going all the way to South Tech because it was so far away, but I'm glad I did.
I almost died.
I loved my culinary, teacher, Chef Kamen. I still follow him on Facebook. He's actually.
Does he have like a large following?
No.
Is he active? Oh, no.
No, he actually has cancer.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I follow his daughter.
Do you know his daughter?
Yeah, well, yes and no. I've met her a couple times, but yeah, she's not going to listen to you.
I literally, 2 seconds ago, had a conversation with Grandma about not running the water because we're live on air, and she's over there running the water. We live with, my grandmother-in-law lives with us. She's 92?
91.
91. Say hi, Grandma.
Hi.
She waved hi. But, so she's over there washing dishes. So you're going to get a lot of that in the podcast, a lot of life living.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
It's all good. So anyway, back to what you're saying.
My dad tried bribing me with a new car.
To do what? For what?
Instead of going to South Tech, staying close to,
Staying close to home.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's probably a common thing people do.
Yeah. Well, at the time, also, West Boca was new.
Oh.
And they had their culinary thing and stuff like that. But I didn't want to go there. I just wanted that new start. So, and I'm glad I did. It was an awesome experience. I mean, I still got up on time for the buses and, you know, so it was good.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't.
What do you think about that? What do you think about that shooting? Did they say who that was in Kansas City? The Super Bowl yesterday was
Parade.
Wednesday. The Super Bowl on Valentine's Day. The Chiefs parade was on, and I guess there was a shooting
At the end of it,
at the end of it. What do you think about that?
I think it's horrible.
What the hell's going on with this world?
I don't know. It's not what it used to be.
No. What do you think? I don't know. The only thing, I mean, this is becoming more and more prevalent. I mean, but look at the media attention it gets.
I was gonna say, I think
of course,
it's,
you know,
it's
like if
mainly
people
media.
yeah, it's people just want to get attention, and
They're doing it all the wrong way.
yeah, I think, you know, like there was
And they were kids. They were teens.
there were teens that
Yeah.
shot the shooters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So was it gang related, or what was it about? What was it over?
They're still investigating
yeah,
that.
they won't say.
Not yet.
No. Yeah, it'll only be plastered over the news if it was a certain type of person.
Yeah.
You know, if you're on the left, they'll put it over there. All you'll hear about it is if it was a white guy, you know, a young white kid. If you're on the right, all your heroes that was some trans person, you know. So the media won't even tell you who it was or what's going on.
No.
You know, they'll keep it quiet. You know,
Yeah.
only if it's the only time the media will tell you what's really going on is if it benefits
Them.
one of their narratives. Yeah. So which is insane. But I don't even think
Yeah,
they should
I
post it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
first
because
of all,
it gives them publicity. That's what they're
right.
looking for.
But I don't even know if they were. I mean, we don't even know if it was a single shooter. Maybe they wanted, you know, somebody with some manifesto or something. But if it was just some kids in the middle of a gang fight or something, then I mean,
Well, they also were doing. They what did they do? They were looking into one of the kids had some kind of issue at school.
recently.
Yeah.
Oh.
That they were doing when they were investigating, they had come up with some info from the school and stuff like that too.
But there was multiple involved.
Yeah, there was at least two.
Yeah.
I know of
heard-
two.
I know 3. Like they said yesterday, 3 got arrested. But that's insane. Like,
They
what
don't.
the
I
hell?
don't think they know if the third one was actually involved.
Yeah.
But
But you notice, like, okay, so during the Super Bowl, there was a streaker or somebody that got onto the field, right? They don't even show them because
No.
if they show that person,
more people will do it.
right, the next time you go, more people will do it, right? So, yes, the people that lost their lives need to, I guess, I don't even know. I don't know, but we can't keep showing them. I mean, I think it's because if that's what they're doing it for, that's what they're getting. They're getting the glory, and so they need to get away from that. You know, they don't even show these people. I don't even care who did it. They need to just put them in prison, rip their fingernails out one by one, on air. If they did that publicly, that would be nice, and that's what they should get. And it doesn't matter how you grew up. I don't care. I grew up really shitty. That doesn't allow me.
No, it gives.
It doesn't allow me. I mean, I had people physically abuse me that were not related to me, right? That doesn't give me the right, because some bad shit happened to me, to go hurt other people, right? What that means is I need to take care of that. I need to deal with that. I need to, overcome those things. And there's definitely avenues for that in there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, maybe these kids had a horrible life. Maybe they grew up poor. Maybe they grew up, I don't know their nationality, or I don't know their ethnicity, but maybe they grew up underprivileged, and whatever the case may be. White, black, Asian, I don't care. Yes, shitty things happen to a lot of people. That doesn't give the right for you to go do these things. So, you know what? If you hurt other people, we need to publicly put these people on trial. And yeah, I'm sure they're going to have some shitty lives, but come on. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to go out and hurt innocent people because you didn't deal with some sort of negative thing that happened to you in life. A lot of people have horrible shit happen to them, especially as children. and young adults, and especially, ethnic people, or I don't know. I'm not even getting into that. What I am going to say is there are ways. You are not alone. If you've been hurt by somebody, if you've had trauma in your life, you're not alone. There's a ton of people I know there's out there that are just like you. Yeah. Get with them. Put it out there. Be vulnerable. Let somebody know. Hey, I've had this happen to me, and it makes me feel horrible or less than. Mm-hmm. Go get with people. There are groups out there that want to help you because somebody helped them, and now they're free from it, and they have a better life. But you can't just keep doing these mass shootings. And I'm going to tell you right now, you cannot just you cannot hurt other people. No. Yeah, and you can't just you got to deal with it. And we can't just let it come. And you can't take people's guns because that is a right, and that's just a hill that a lot of people are going to die on. So you can't blame the gun.
You're never going to get them from the black markets and all the underground.
No one's going to give, because I'm not giving up my guns. No. You know what I'm saying? And
we need more good people with guns.
I don't even know. I don't even know if that's the answer, but the answer is we need to, maybe mental health and try to help these people, because this is ridiculous. I don't want to know their names. I just want to know that they got the fucking chair. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They got the chair, and that's it. People say, when they say, oh, that shooter in Kansas City, the one that got the chair. All right, the one where they ripped their fingernails out live on TV, yeah, that guy. Oh, that must have sucked for him. That's what they need to do.
The one that gets to be put in jail, not just shot and killed there, that he gets to, or she, doesn't have to be just a he. I don't even want to know who they are. I don't even want to know who they are, what they look like, what has happened to them, nothing. Just never heard from again. Whisked off. Yep. Go to the fucking gulags with them or whatever. So that's sad, but I will say we need more spirituality, and spiritualness has helped me deal with my demons and personal issues, so I don't know who Jack Stroker is, but it's probably there's not a lot of people who have this feed, so no one knows about it yet, but your mother says hi. Oh, that's probably Michelle. Is that you, Michelle? Look, you got this one. I don't.
And she said,
see comments on here.
Your mother says hi. Jack Stroker.
That's probably Michelle.
Yeah. So anyway, we're 15 seconds from the 1 hour mark. You want to keep going? What else you want to talk about?
I don't know.
You know what chaps my ass? Hey, Ma. I mean, you want to know what? We got to come up with a slogan. What burns my bridge?
Britches.
Yeah.
What burns my britches?
What chaps my ass? And we'll just start telling people how to live. People need to do this and do that. That's what we need. More podcasts on, or we'll do what Dan says. The best 4 things to be rich now, or the 4 things you need to do.
Oh man.
You see I'm watching this one guy on TikTok, or not TikTok, but YouTube. I have no social media on my phone because I am easily addicted, and I will scroll for hours. So I keep it to a minimum. I have priorities. So I watch this guy, some plumber on there, right? And he just talks, I don't know, he just talks about how, what you need to do in your plumbing business is charge $800 an hour. And I'm like, okay, yeah, let me just do that. I'm sure he has very good points, but it's like, if you do these things, you can get this. It's like, get out of here, dude. It takes hard work, determination.
Dedication.
Yeah, that's it. What tickles your pickle? That's what we'll use. We'll use that one.
Is that for Michelle?
That's for Michelle, yeah. Burns my biscuits. It says burns my biscuits, but it's like, get out of here, dude. What it takes is learning not, because I mean, you know how much fear would arise from if I just said, okay, hey Alyssa, start charging. We're gonna triple our hourly rate, and you know what people are gonna do? They're going to say, I'm just going to use the guy next door or another guy.
Yeah.
They might not. Maybe they will just happily pay it. But you know what? That takes fucking fear. You know what I'm saying? That's very scary. I'm not going to, because what if what if everyone says, okay, yeah, we're not using you. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I doubt that that's the case. Just double my, just triple our hourly rate.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
not.
But
That's,
whatever.
That's not always the issue.
No. So. Oh, anyway. Um, uh, so I was talking to Alyssa earlier too. Everyone in our family is in a funk this week, and not, because I'm ashamed to say we don't all talk to each other as much as we should. I don't know why that is. I think Mom. That's. You know what? Let me back that up. I don't talk to everyone else because I'm pretty sure Alyssa, Michelle, and Mom and Steph all talk very religiously, but a lot of us are in a funk, and it's probably because it's the month that Steven passed away, my little brother.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going on, which I don't know. But yeah, I think the moral of that story is I need to talk to my family more.
Yeah.
But
has anybody heard from Uncle Mike?
No, my Uncle Mike still won't talk to me. He's mad because I am a jerk. He said no. He said some very nice words, but he'll come around. I'm sure time heals all wounds. If we have time.
Yeah.
But what else you want to talk about?
I don't know.
What's that?
I said I don't know.
You want to end the podcast? We need a sign-off slogan. What's your sign-off?
I don't know. Those are my famous words.
Michelle said she was drunk texting. Yeah, well, let me tell you. At 2 o'clock in the morning... Did you just fart it?
No, that's my nails.
Oh. I was sleeping, so... if I'm up at 2 in the morning, you probably should be worried about me.
What happened about 2 o'clock in the morning? What are we talking
Oh,
about
Michelle,
here?
yeah, not last night, but the night before, Michelle texted me. I got her in the morning, and she texted me something. I didn't understand the text because it was, I don't wanna,
your phone goes on sleep mode too, anyways.
Yeah.
You don't get the
I don't get the
notifications till the morning.
So she texted me and said, what she says? She says, I was doing a module for a new job when he called me for gas that night. I didn't lie to him. I still have that $9 check. So she was just, having a hard time dealing with Steven because
Yeah.
So she texted me that, but I didn't know what she was talking about because she didn't really say.
Yeah.
So, but I talked to, I figured afterwards it was Steven. So
Yeah.
just we're all processing that. It's only been 2 years, a little more than 2 years, but it's all good. It's all gravy, baby.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Yeah, it's going on a year of having Violet almost.
yeah. Did that happen at the same time?
No, well,
Yeah, we got
in
Violet.
February.
We
Yeah.
got Violet in February, or
Pretty sure it was either February or March.
Yeah. I don't know. So, but now, so now you got 2 kids. You want any more kids?
Yes and no. Yes and no.
Ooh, that was a very, that was a loaded answer.
Was it a loaded
What do you mean,
answer?
yes and no?
Yes and no, because Landon's difficult. I don't think if Landon was as difficult, everything is mommy.
Right.
Mommy. He's 7 and everything is still mommy.
Right.
And mommy has to do this. Mommy has to do that. If it's not mommy, it's a meltdown. And we just got him. It's been a year he's been out of our bed.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready to start that all over again.
Yeah, I hear you. I just feel bad because in my mind, we have the financial means to do it.
Right.
2, if you don't have more than 2 kids, population will not repopulate, right? Because yes, we have 2 kids, that takes care of us, but what about all the people that died at birth or that have died and passed away? So there's going to be a population demand or decline, and I think we're in it. I think that's why they let so many people across the border, is because if we didn't let those people into our country, we would probably have an economy crash because we don't have the people to keep our economy going.
Right.
Because anything that they let happen, I think both sides let it happen. So I honestly think they're letting as many people across the border so we don't have our economy don't collapse. But so I think we need to have more people. I think the answer to most of the world's problems is more people, because brain power is going to solve our problems, global warming or whatever it's going to be. We're just, we need somebody to think about it and come up with a solution. And without that, so I think we need to at least every couple should have at least 3 kids to help keep our population steady. Now, that's just me, in my opinion. I'm allowed to have it. You can hate it, but so I kind of want another kid, but then again, I kind of want to retire and in 10 years when Landon's, or 11 years when Landon's 18 and out of the house. That would be nice. We can drastically reduce our, outcome or our spending and retire because,
Yeah.
but, but then, like I said, I feel I have a soft spot in my heart for humanity. I want us to keep going,
Yeah.
So I don't know. All right, well, I think we're going to get off here. And you got anything special coming up you want to announce? Any show dates or anything you want to promote?
No.
You don't have nothing you want to promote?
No. I don't know.
What else? Aren't you on the board?
For football?
Yeah, for football.
Yeah.
You want to promote? What's the football team?
Melbourne Mercenaries?
How do you get a hold of them?
I don't know. On Facebook, I guess, or Instagram.
Yeah,
they
Facebook.
have.
Yeah, Melbourne Mercenaries. It's a youth football.
Yeah.
CFYFL, Central Florida Youth
That's
Football
the
League.
league
That's
that
the league,
right
yeah.
that we're
So-
with.
So yeah, but I'm just saying, if there's anyone else watching the podcast, that's the league. So there might be a team in your area, but yeah, what's going on with that?
I don't know. They just started conditioning yesterday
For
for spring football.
spring season.
Mm-hmm.
When does that go on? What's the spring
We don't know until we get the calendar. Right now, it's kind of a up in the air thing. I don't know if we're gonna have any home games this year, or if we're, what's all going on until coach goes and has his. But I think they're looking for coaches and team moms. So, hey, you got an email.
I got an email. I got to work on my podcast skills. But what was it? What were we talking about? Oh yeah, football.
Spring football.
Yeah. They're looking for coaches, but yet no one called me. I don't think they want me to coach. Probably because I'm an asshole. It's all right though.
Yeah, I don't know if
I don't know, I'm not gonna lie.
You'd probably be kicked out a couple times.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a little hurt by that. They didn't ask me to coach, but
Why would they
honestly,
ask you to coach when you do all their podcasting?
Yeah.
That's what
well,
you're there
I'm-
for.
Yeah, I know, but I would like
Where's
to.
your beautiful
there-
award?
I got an award for.
Yeah, I don't even know where it's
They
at.
gave me
Oh,
an
it's over
award
there.
last year. I don't know. I mean, it's just a low self-esteem. It's like, first of all, we get there, and the guys, it's just a group of guys. And, if you have any doubt about yourself, you think no one likes you. And when I got there, there's already a group of guys that are already coaching. All their kids play. And I just never clicked with those guys. And I feel a little left out, But it's okay. I'm working on it, yeah, I'm a little upset that they don't ask me to coach. But
Yeah.
I've never coached before, so I don't know why they would ask me to coach. But I don't know what the prerequisites are for coaching. But
You gotta, I know you got to take some courses
yeah,
to do it.
yeah, you got to take
So-
courses to be around the kids.
Right.
But yeah, but I've got my Florida fire inspector's license, and I've had FDLE so far up my butt, it's not even funny. So I know I'm good there. But so it's a little hurt that they never asked me, because I even asked them. I said, hey, if you need coaches, reach out for me. But They haven't. But I hope they find their coaches.
Yeah, they'd rather you podcast for them.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm doing that this year, too, because I got everything else going on.
I know.
As soon as we get done with the company website and everything, we'll probably get...
I enjoy doing their podcast, but at the same time, I enjoy...
Watching the football?
Right. And, you know, with being on the board, I enjoy being part of football, you know. I'd like to be a team mom and be on the field and instead of having to sit in the stand with the camera and go back and forth.
Yes, when we do shoot, we have another. I run the Melbourne Mercenaries YouTube channel,
yep.
and we live stream the games. And yes, it is very difficult to do that. You're there all day. Here it is. Ready? There it is.
Yeah.
See, Melbourne Mercenaries.
Yep.
So
you're there from start.
you're there from right in the morning to right in the end, and
Yeah.
it's a lot. And so I don't even know. Like, I want to keep doing it, but we've just been so busy with the business. Like,
What is she staring at?
I don't know what she's looking at. What is going on, Violet? What are you doing?
Did you lose a
Jeez.
toy or
You
something?
look like you're over there looking for rocks or whatever.
Oh,
But Violet was over there just staring at the ground. It's a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna do it this year because I haven't been in any practices because one, Landon's jiu-jitsu, and two,
well, practice just started.
yeah,
so.
practice. Well, they did the whole thing with the Lineman
Well,
Academy,
that
but
right, but that was because that was. I don't know.
It's a
It
lot.
was
It's a
mandatory,
lot.
and then you know some of the kids didn't do it. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I'm glad that Brantley did do it. You know, because it keeps them active.
Yeah.
It keeps them, you know,
Yeah, no.
because otherwise he'd be sitting here on
Right.
computers all
Play-
day,
computer-
on
yeah, playing
video
video games.
games, whatever.
Yeah, so
So that extra 2 hours of getting out and being physical is definitely worth it.
totality. I don't know. Michelle said totality is April 8th. Buy your glasses early. I don't know what. Listen,
We love you.
just because you have a phone and it has keypads on it doesn't mean you should be typing stuff. I have no idea. Can anybody tell me what that means? What is that? What does that mean? What does it mean?
can't even
Totality
see it.
is April 8th. Buy your glasses. Are you trying to say that my glasses aren't beautiful because
They're luxurious.
don't act like they ain't luxurious, bitches, when you know that they are. As my homeboy Cat Williams would say. Huh. Pimpin's pimpin', pimpin'. That's my sister trying to talk shit on me.
I
But-
can't even see it on here, so.
No, it's on the comments. You got to pull your comments up.
I don't have comments on mine.
You got comments on it. You just don't know how to use them.
Yeah, that's true. I am not tech savvy.
Oh, just sorry. You got me for it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
All right. What else? So yeah. So I'm a little upset that they haven't. Oh, jeez. Sorry. They haven't asked me to coach. But you know what? I'm glad. It's probably God doing for me what I can't do for myself. Because if they did ask me to coach, I don't know if I'd be able to.
Yeah.
With the business website launching
yeah.
and our sales development, we're developing a sales system.
Although spring would be the best time for you to start coaching because it's not as
it's not as
crazy
intense
and
as
it's not a
fall.
long season as
Yeah.
fall. Fall is
It's a commitment, and that's probably why they probably
full on fall
don't
ball.
see me. I'm not there as much as you are, you know. So
Well, that's why I'm on the board and all that fun stuff.
you know, still have feelings, and you know, ego gets involved.
Yes.
I
your
want to
ego
be the
gets
great I
involved.
am, you know. So, but in all actuality, it's a lot right now until we get the website done.
Yeah, I don't think that. I mean, spring. I think we're only going to have 5 games, so
Yeah.
I'm okay with not recording because a lot of our, a
Right.
lot of our players
Yeah.
take the spring off and come back in fall. So I just like having a consistency with keeping my kids busy.
Oh, she said, that's me being self-conscious about my glasses. The April 8th, 2024 eclipse will be a total solar eclipse. It'll be the last total solar eclipse visible from the I don't know what that word
I
is.
can't see it. So
United
I can't
States until 2044. So you're saying I'm so old that I might not make it to the next one in 20 years? Rude as heck. Rude as heck. Oh, so they weren't talking about my glasses. I am so conceited. I'm so vain. Probably think this song is about you, don't you, don't you?
We need a mute button.
Get out of here. I am in control of everything.
I know.
Boop, beep, boop, beep.
Speaking of solar eclipse, last night was really cool when I went outside and watched that whole craziness going on.
You know what? Yeah, let me tell you what her things are. I'll tell you what her dreams and aspirations are. One is a weather person. If she could be the Brevard County weather girl, she would do it, okay? Because if there is a lightning strike within a 30-mile range, she will let you know, okay?
Yeah.
And two is she wants to be a reporter because, I don't know, let's just say that we have gone around and followed ambulances and police cars when we're driving. We're like, oh,
just
is that
to be nosy.
Yeah,
I want
that's
to know what's
probably
going
common.
on. Yeah.
I don't know how many people actually do that. I wonder how many people do that, but we do that. We've been like,
Yeah.
what's going on over here? You know, maybe it's like watching other people's misery. Is that part of it? It's just like,
I think so.
you think that's what it is?
No, I don't. It's just the. It's not. It's not the
people.
misery. It's not the misery. Like I felt bad
I
for the
get
guy yesterday, last night, but it was so cool to see. You know.
Did you look it up? Did you? There was somebody
No.
that got pulled over in front of our house, and my wife was out there at 11, 12 o'clock at night recording it as I was sleeping, like this.
Yeah.
On Valentine's Day, I was sleeping. Valentine's Day in our household, I was sleeping. The kids were freaking out. I gave up on life and went right to bed.
Yeah.
And then she's out there recording true crime video shows at midnight. Surprised she didn't jump in front of it, try to get out there with a recorder. Got all this stuff here.
No, because I mean that's somebody's life that just not got ruined.
Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? No better, police now coming every day. Hey.
You need a mute button, love.
Out there. Oh, I feel bad for the person as
I
recording them getting
because
locked
I'm
up
like,
and putting in the
no,
cell.
I did not
of course
record that part. I did not record him being put in handcuffs.
Look at you being dignified and
I do.
Respect.
I do. I enjoy watching. My favorite show is Live PD.
Love it.
I can't
Love it.
wait. Well,
Although
it's not Live
it used
PD
to be-
anymore. It's on Patrol Live.
Yeah, it used to be juicier, and I liked the other guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to him, but
I don't know, but that's my favorite thing to look forward to on Fridays and Saturday nights. But it was cool to see, the canine
come
out and search the car. Like, I thank goodness I've never had to have that done to me. But it was cool to witness. How often do you get to see that?
It's cool.
So it was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt bad
listen, everybody grows up and wants to be a cop too, and they all, I wonder if Grandma's all right. I think Violet's trying to tell us Timmy's in a well. I'm gonna go check on Grandma. She's over there like, go check on Grandma. I'll go check on her. You talk.
But it was cool because at the same time as I was out there, I kept looking at the moon, and it was like I don't know, half crescent or whatever you want to call it, and then there was a star next to it, and just sitting out there, observing what's going on, you would watch it like slowly fade into it would slowly go down, and it was so cool to see, that you go from having a moon high up in the sky where it's little, and then as it's coming down, I guess as the world's turning, it gets bigger, and then it just disappears. It was so cool to see, and that's one thing I love about being up here in Palm Bay is that we don't have a lot of street lights. We don't have a lot of bright lights, so you can look up on a non-cloudy day and see every star in the sky.
Yeah. Because we're poor. The city's poor. You think
We're not poor.
Oh, the city's poor?
No, they're building everywhere.
Everybody shits on Palm Bay. It's the nicest place I've ever lived in, ever.
Yeah.
But it was one of our people one of our followers said it was a 6% waxing crescent. Waxing
There you
croissant?
go. See, it was.
I want a croissant.
It was pretty. It was.
I want
pretty.
a waxing croissant.
I wish I had the camera out there to record watching it. I know, but
Literally have.
listen,
like,
I am so
like-
not tech savvy.
Look, I mean, let me just show you. Like, ready?
Yes, I know.
Ready? Look at this. Look at all of our camera equipment here. There's that one. There's that one. We got lights up there. Got a light over there. Got all this right here.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, really?
Yeah. Listen, this is all you. I couldn't even
You don't
figure
have
out
to get- you don't have
how
to get that
to
close.
turn on. I
Well-
couldn't even figure out how to turn the TV on for the kids yesterday to do tutoring. Like, I had to ask Brantley, how the heck do you do this? What do you
Listen.
do? I have no idea. No idea. When
I've-
when the printer goes out, what do I
have a
do?
conniption.
I wait for you because I don't know what the heck to do.
I don't know what to tell you. Because
I'm just not tech savvy.
I installed that whole stereo, so you got the whole like
Oh, I know.
surround sound. There's like I've got in my living room like 11 speakers. Got a whole like it's called what is it called? Atmos. It's Dolby Atmos, so it's like crazy. Everyone who knows me, I like things, and sometimes I don't even know how to turn it on. I guess I'm just that old.
We can tell
Like,
the kids.
yeah,
How do you
I don't
turn this
even
on?
know.
Turn the TV on.
Get the game on. Turn the thing up. Brantley, get over here, because you know. I don't know. We're just getting old. So
I'm not tech savvy, and there's just way too much technology that.
yeah. Well, pretty soon with AI, they're just going to do it for us, and we're just going to bow down to the the AI overlords.
Did you see they're coming out with the AI that'll tell you why your kid's crying, why your baby's crying?
Oh yeah. I saw
What
that.
what?
I don't know. Just
Whatever comes out their butts.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, can you create an AI that wipes their ass? That would be great.
Yeah.
And sleeps with them at night. That would be great too. Because we're sick of that shit. I mean, how does the AI know that?
What's wrong?
How does the AI know why the child's crying?
Yeah, listen. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we've gone too far. I mean, we're so screwed. I mean, society is so screwed.
That part.
I like your blue light. Yeah, me too. That's for others electric.
Right behind
I
your
can
head.
change it too. Look, see. We'll be back after these short messages. Let's go with red. Oh, blue. Let's go with a perp. No, blue it is. Isn't that fancy, huh?
Yeah.
Blue, dark blue. Blue, blue. Blue. I can't even get back blue.
They're all blue. They're blue.
Everything's blue. Close. I could change my fancy lights, but thank you. So, I haven't even given this out. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little scared.
Oh, crap
Uh-oh,
sticks.
the kids are home. All right, we gotta go before
There's
the kids find out
one.
we're actually having fun. So
Mr. Cranky Pants just
I know,
walked in.
Krabby Pants just walked in.
I did not go to Publix and get a sub.
All right, well, we gotta go because our captors are home, and if we don't take care of their every want and need, we are hostages. How's that going? Like,
What?
I don't know. That's the help thing.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
I tried to let the people know that we are held hostage by our children. This is our own fault, right?
Just blink a million times.
Yeah, I don't know. So, all right. Well, everybody, I wanted to thank you for joining us for our very first podcast on the Near Me podcast. As you'll notice, it says two things. It's on the Near Me channel, but the podcast is the Hobo Joe Show because I'm probably going to do two podcasts. One is me bullshitting like this. And
Is
the
that
other,
the Hobo Joe one?
that's a Hobo Joe one.
Okay.
But I don't know. I might make it the Joe and Lex show because you're doing amazing. This is amazing.
Yeah.
This is amazing. I'm loving you being a part of this. And the other one's going to be the Near Me podcast, where we are going to long form interview the local people in our neighborhoods. So if you know of anybody,
Businesses, right?
any businesses, yeah. If you know of any businesses
Companies, yep.
that you would think would benefit from being on our podcast, let us know. So, all right, everybody, thank you, and we'll see you next time.